committee. The other good news is, and I think this has been expressed to you, we're in line for some money to help pay for the zoning code update. We thought maybe we'd get 10 or 15,000. The state decided to award us 20,000. So the $40,000 project will only cost us $20,000. James has the agreement. He'll be getting that back to me probably tomorrow, and we'll be forwarding it on to Redevelopment Ready Communities program at the state. One item, we adopted that food truck ordinance, and we tried to be very permissive with the program. I've had a conversation with a couple of people that have looked into the food truck ordinance. I think we need to reconvene the committee that we had to talk about a couple of issues that they brought up. I think we can just come to a consensus on what the policy implications are, and if need be, if we have to make an amendment or something, we can put that together in short order. Last page, Southfield Road Corridor Study and Plan and the 4th Street Transportation Equity Study. As you know, they're essentially complete. Our consultant teams are working now on finalizing the final draft. We expect to get the final drafts on both of those plans sometime in August, probably towards the end of August. We're still moving forward in National Fitness Campaign. I'm meeting on Zoom with the people with the National Fitness Campaign every Friday now. The drum roll is working. The fact that we didn't get the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan money and then started looking at CARES Act money and everything that went with it kind of delayed, our putting the final touches on the budget. The good news, as I mentioned earlier, is that we're going to be getting some money from Wayne County, so that'll help. I'm going to search out an appraiser for this acquisition. We whether it's CDBG money or ARPA money, both of them are federal. I'm pretty certain that the federal regs apply. We have to get appraisals by a free appraiser. We may or may not have to have a review appraisal, but the bottom line is we can offer fair market value, and that's about the extent of it. Let's see what else. Mellis Park, I mentioned that earlier. Another grant application that we just submitted about a week ago was to the State of Michigan Municipal League. They have a foundation, and they award a few, maybe a half a dozen $5,000 placemaking grants to municipalities every year. And we put together an application that features that cartway between the Moose Lodge and Albert's Furniture, and what we propose to develop there and the use that we want to put it to is an outdoor gallery for Lincoln Park High School art class students. The $5,000 that we could be awarded, we've indicated that we'll use our own DDA funds wherever we find them to make these site improvements, and we will use the $5,000 to fund the school so that they have adequate dollars for the media and other supplies that they need to produce their works of art. Okay, the Inside Out Detroit Institute of Art features are in the ground and out there. Has anybody looked at any of them, gone by any of them? Okay, yeah. We had a little mishap with one of them that was next to the Moose Lodge. Somebody broke a piece off. It's kind of a superfluous top little sign. I just took it off. I thought it would be easier to just do that. Some of the other art pieces don't have that upper membrane. Let's see what else. one other project that the intern's going to work on. We get, monthly and weekly reports from the building department on occupancy permits and the like. I need to get those sorted out for purpose. Are they new businesses? Are they reissuing occupancy permits for businesses that don't have them any longer? Things of that nature. I just need to get that information sorted and placed in some sort of spreadsheet or program. We need to keep track in a little more depth, the businesses that we have in this community. And, there's information that's in the clerk's office, information that's in the building authority's office, information in our office, and I need to consolidate all that. That was something that Timmery Shved was working on, but she was not able to finish it before she left. So, that's it. Do you have any questions? Oh, one final thing. This is a map where we've submitted this to DTE, and this is a map that depicts where we would like to see DTE consider placement with us of about 12 EV charging stations. The state of Michigan and DTE, for that matter, are trying to get these charging stations in close proximity to interstate highways and other major state routes. And the research that one member of our EDC did before he brought it to the EDC, he noted that there were really no charging stations within any close proximity to Lincoln Park and that I-75 corridor. So we got our foot in the door on that. There's more to describe to you at a later point in time, but that's one other hobby that we're working on. Any questions? I'm sorry this took so long.
Anything for Carl? Good. Thank you, sir. And we'll move on to citizen communications. I think that's the right time, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, Mayor and Council. My name is Katina Haynes, and I am the Supervisor Coordinator for the Turning Point Clubhouse, Community Care Services, formerly known as Community Care Services, now Hygera, Turning Point Clubhouse. And unfortunately, when the pandemic hit, the advisory board at the Turning Point Clubhouse sort of declined, and so we're trying to build up our membership. We're looking for people in the community, and we want to know if we would like to know if they would want to be a part of our advisory board, which is our clubhouse consists of psychosocial rehabilitation. We work with people that's diagnosed with mental illness, and we help them to rehabilitate by developing social skills and activities of daily living needs and skills. And so it would be awesome, since we're located in the city of Lincoln Park, if anyone was interested in being part of the advisory board. They work on assisting members with finding jobs, transitional employment out in the community, competitive employment, along with any type of community events and any ways to help improve the individual's lives as a whole. So if anybody is interested, we have a brochure with our phone number attached, and hopefully we meet once a month. Right now we're meeting at 10 a.m. We try to meet from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. to respect everyone's time. We know everyone is busy. The plan is to start having the meetings in the evening so that can accommodate citizens that work and that would still like to be a part of the advisory board. And I have with me today two of the Turning Point Clubhouse members. Did you want to say something?
Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
My name is Shirley Dalton. I've been a member there for almost 10 years. and right now they have me more the leader of the clubhouse.
Oh, very good. Welcome.
My name is Harry Carpenter. I'm from the Turning Point Clubhouse. I've been there 5 years, and I enjoy it with the education program and with the support they gave me. I've been through a lot.
Let's understand. I've been there several times, and it is a nice facility.
Yes.
And you guys have been very welcoming at different events that I've been there. And the work that's been done on the inside, outside, and the garden way adjacent to your building, it makes it look very nice.
Okay.
Nice addition to our city.
Thank you, sir. Would you like to have a brochure?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, if you pass them to the council person there, we'll make sure that we all get one.
Okay. Would you like to have some?
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Is there anyone further for citizen communications? Yes.
Hi, Leslie Lynch Wilson. Just want to remind everybody that the farmers market moved to Mellis Park. I know all of you here know that. But just want to let everybody at home know, just between Arlington and O'Connor on the east side of the road, next to Park Restaurant, between Park Restaurant and La Sultana. So come on out. We could always we need extra volunteers as well. And another thing I want to mention, Larry, you mentioned when we were during the public hearing about the dangerous building board meetings, how all the council were there. You know, the city website, there are no updated agendas. And that's where I usually look for dangerous building board agendas, and they haven't been updated since 2021. And it would be nice for a lot of the boards and commissions to be able to go to the city website and see, you know, what's going on and look at an agenda and see if it's something that somebody wants to attend. So, thanks.
Good evening. My name is Ronald Kokenda. I'm running for state representative in the new District 2, which includes Allen Park, Lincoln Park, Ecorse, and the northern 4 precincts of Southgate. Wanted to say hello to the council and your viewing audience. To introduce myself, give you a sense of my orientation and what I'm focused on. I'm running as a...
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
You can, for the council and public comment, you can introduce yourself and just a little bit, but you can't go into your platform of what you want to do on the public meeting here.
You offered 3 minutes, I believe.
Well, it's 5 minutes, but there are restrictions. It's for city managed and stuff. And as a whole, we don't let people to campaign at meetings.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're welcome to introduce yourself and tell a little bit about your
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay.
I understand. I'm running, focusing on the economy.
But talking about yourself and not what your campaign is, please.
Oh, well, okay. I'm from Allen Park. I've fought for many years for a fundamental change in economic direction in the country. I would characterize it as a revival of the American system of political economy. And I think that the Federal Reserve, for example, is anathema to that orientation. We've kind of got a situation on our hands here where we have not recovered from the 2007-2008 crisis. I was interested to hear a lot of your city activity here this evening, especially your public works people and others. Very difficult situation. People are faced with inflation, extremely high prices. The question is, going back to what has worked during times in our country when we've been successful. And I've been a very strong advocate of Hamilton and his first national bank. Then we had a second national bank, and the country was able to...
Sir, you're campaigning, sir, and that is not what's if you want to talk about your family and you have questions for this, not on your political sky.
Well, it's a question of policy which everyone is faced with here. You know, it's how can you send people out to buy gas at $4 to $6 a gallon and see empty shelves in the grocery stores, and you see a drought that's out in the western part of the state that's begging the question of securing the food supply. People are hurting from this.
Yeah, I understand.
And that may be...
Sir, I understand that your ability and you want to campaign and you want to change that. This is not the forum for that. You understand?
Well, you're talking about a public comment, and I'm talking about a different policy orientation. You're struggling here with the things, all of the things that you're struggling here with tonight. All of this is affected by this question that I'm raising of, are we speculating, or are we putting together a credit institution that's going to back Main Street and our producers? I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
Sure, go ahead.
Excuse me, my name is Harry Carpenter. I was asked from my manager, can we take a picture before we put it in our newsletter? If it's okay with you.
Sure. You just wait for were you able to wait for a second at the conclusion of the meeting, and we'll...
Okay.
Are you...
Okay, I will return that back to her. Thank you.
Okay. Or is everybody here right now? Is there anyone else that wishes to address council? John, would you mind, Ms. Kazoo, would you mind having them come in, please? You'd like a picture with council? Is that?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Fine. How you want to do it?
Would you like me to take it?
Yes.
We'll tell you what, why don't you come and stand in front?
Yeah.
We'll all stand up and...
Smile.
Yep.
We'll get
No
the
problem.
background.
No
Okay?
problem.
And that way you won't have to, you won't
So
have
right
to
in
wait.
the middle there. There you go.
Nice to meet you.
Perfect.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Very good.
Where does he want to see everything?
You know, if you give me a card, I'll email it to you.
I think Mike Prince should have. Scoot down so we can get in. I got you.
Oh, all right.
We'll wiggle around. We can do that.
That's all right. Well,
Why not? Right?
hang on, we're getting people,
You can move Carlos's chair out of the way, Tracy.
No, I'm not an elected official. I don't want to be.
All set. There you go.
A couple more here.
Best smiles.
We see Lincoln Park.
One more for. Put that up in the post office.
Okay, we wish you...
Somebody's doorstep.
We'll now change over to oral reports of the mayor and council. Council President Salcido.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, residents of Lincoln Park, everyone who showed up today here in City Council chambers. It's been a long day, a lot of good decisions and debate up here, but ultimately everyone up here is trying to make the best decision for the city. So even though we may vote yes or no on items, ultimately we all want to do what's best. Nothing's personal. All right, secondly, I'd like to thank the owner of 1574 4th Street for coming up. You got a lot of work to do and ahead of you, so muchas gracias for coming in. And finally, I want to thank all the members of the DPS, all the workers that came up here tonight for the manpower study session. Obviously, there are some concerns, and by them showing up just showed that, and I look forward to August 1st, and that's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Councilman Higgins.
Same thing, I'd like to thank everybody who showed up today for the early meeting, and it's good to see,
I'd like to thank everybody who showed up for the early meeting, and I'd like to thank everybody who stuck around for the long meeting. We've been here for a long time, so I won't go into a lot of things tonight. I will remind you that the CIC is putting together a garden walk, and if anybody's interested, please, the information's on our city website. Please contact we very much would like to be part of the garden walk. See you all on Thursday at the park, at the band shell for the concert, because if it's Thursday in Lincoln Park, it's a concert. That's all, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Councilwoman Tobin.
I'd like to thank everybody that came out from the DPS and everybody that's here tonight. Mike said the concert series is Thursday. We have Alias Axis performing. Alias Axis is a local band that's been around since the 80s, and they specifically got back together just for the Lincoln Park concert series. So come on out. This is their second time appearing. Come out and see them. The following week we have 3 days of concerts. Thursdays we have Race Street Park. Friday night we have 50 Amp Fuse. Saturday night we have Crazy Babies, and there's more bands thrown in between those. We have 70 vendors, crafters, artists, and food trucks in the park. Friday and Saturday, it's going to be a really good time, and come on out and have some fun. Sit back, enjoy the park, enjoy the music, and everybody stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you.
Councilwoman Ross.
Thank you, Your Honor. I too want to thank all our DPS employees who came here tonight. And I want them to know that we do appreciate them, and we're listening, and hopefully they will come back for the August 1st continuation of the meeting. I also I understand that this week is Lieutenant Wright's last week. So I want to thank him for 25 years of service and congratulate him on his retirement and wish him very much success on his new chapter. And hopefully we're building excitement for the celebrating 70 years of the Lincoln Park Little League game that will be held Saturday, August 20th at 11 a.m. at Quant Park. Again, it is for Lincoln Park Little League alumni. It's show up by 10:30, and there'll be an alumni gathering from 1 to 3 on the grounds of the Historical Museum for all players and coaches, and really everyone. So don't forget, the museum exhibit for the Little League is running through September 17th. The regular hours of the museum are Wednesdays and Saturdays from 1 to 6. So please pass that information along. I know that I mentioned, but I want to do it again, that the Historical Society newsletter is out and that you can access it from their website at www.lphistorical.org. And I know Maureen mentioned Art in the Park, and I want you to know that the museum will be there too. They have posters still available, the Made in Lincoln Park posters. They'll have, I believe they have a few books left. There'll be applications to join the Historical Society, and I think a bunch of other little stuff, so. Pins, yes. So, please make sure that you stop by. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Councilwoman Dupre.
Just a quick reminder, Maple Park is our cleanup this Saturday. It's July 23rd. That is on St. John Street from 9 to noon. And then everybody get out and enjoy the weather and everything that we have planned. We have music, we have food, we have crafts, there's something for everybody. Have fun and be safe. Good night and God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Councilman Kelsey.
Yeah, just a short statement. Democracy starts at the ground level, and this is the ground level. And citizens' participation, this is where it starts. And if people start getting involved here, then they can change things whichever way they feel like. But this is where it starts. And if you don't get involved in this ground level, then nothing changes. And that's what a lot of people complain about. So it's not just voting, it's you have to get involved in your community. Thank you, Your Honor.
But make sure you vote.
What's that?
But make sure you vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not running.
You all set there? All right. Again, Art in the Park coming up this weekend.
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
28th, 29th.
Don't have anything for him this weekend?
Alias Access.
Park cleanup.
On Lincoln Park, DDA and EDC has been working with another program. What's the Downriver program that we invested in?
Destination Downriver.
Destination Downriver, and to help promote the Downriver area. I think the EDC and the DDA were two groups that have put, I think, $5,000 a year in a 3-year program to reach out and develop and to make new businesses and to get the name out of Downriver. And to some extent, they have been rewarded by the under-the-radar people. If you guys watch PBS, you see that there's an under-the-radar show in which he goes to visit different businesses throughout the state of Michigan, and it's a very promotional deal. Well, they're coming here, and the premiere episode for Downriver is this Thursday at 7:30. I know that people will be at the concert and such, and I understand that. Well, set whatever device you have to record for that 7:30 so you could take a look, because one of the businesses in Lincoln Park will be highlighted. Detroit Salsa will be there, and so it should be very entertaining and good for the city of Lincoln Park. And with that, well, congratulations to Bob Wright. And talking to him today, he's not going off into the sunset and relaxing, but he's going back into firework. Figure that one out. But thank you for it. He has been an exceptional person for us, utmost in integrity and work ethic, and just an all-around nice fellow. You couldn't ask for more. And with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Clerk, call the roll.
Councilperson Salcido?
Yes.
Dupre?
Yes.
Higgins?
Yes.
Kelsey?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Tobin?
Yes.
And Mayor Kunz.
Yes.
Bless you all.
In